Lord Liu Bei's destiny draws near, very near. Leaving?
Is this not our final showdown with Cao Cao? If so, what else is there to do but prepare for battle?
Indeed. You are correct, my wife. The enemy that stands before us, Cao Cao. We will have to move heaven and earth if we are to defeat him.
After gaining the Shu territory, Liu Bei's power and influence grow steadily. Then, in a gesture to legitimize his claim to the imperial throne, Liu Bei decrees his kingdom to be the domain of the Shu Han, and declares his intention for unification. One individual does not take kindly to Liu Bei's rapid ascent. This individual is none other than Cao Cao, the ruler of the kingdom of Wei. Being cautious yet aggressive at the same, Cao Cao strengthens his defenses in Mount Dingjun and also sends a force to Jieting. Meanwhile, Liu Bei also makes preparations for his campaign north. The plan is to take Jieting and Mount Dingjun to create a secure foothold into Wei territory. Then, once the Shu forces reach Wuzhang Plains, the western capital Chang'an would only be a stone's throw away. Alright, so here is the final act, the fall of Wei, or the end of the Three Kingdoms. And like I said before, if you actually fail the fire attack, Act 5 will be the fall of Wu, and Act 6 will be the fall of Wei. If you succeed, reverse it. Act 5 the fall of Wei, and Act 6 the fall of Wu. So with all that said, we're going to play the Battle of Wuzhang Plains. I want to try something here. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. But remember, you know what, let's just change characters first. Last plot, I actually unlocked Jiang Wei. I'm a bit iffy about actually playing as him for the fact that I'm playing as him default. So, but you know what, let's do it. Why not, right? But, yeah, so what I want to do here is, you remember I was saying I was trying to unlock a specific tale, and that involved Dang Zhuge. I know it involves the Battle of Hanzhong in some way, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is, I read it, and it apparently says you have to play this stage you have to play this stage for this act only. But the problem is, it doesn't make sense when, after I play this, it'll be the Battle of Xuchang, the final stage of Wei. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. This has to be Act 5 for me to trigger that tale. So I have to go back, play the Battle of Shirbi, allow the fire attack to happen, complete Act 4, which is the Battle for Chengdu, well, the Three Kingdoms, so to speak. I think that was the name of the tale. I should know this by now, but I don't know why I'm not. But yeah, and then play Act 5, play the Battle of Wuzhang Plains, skip the Battle of Mount Dingjun and Jieting, and then hopefully it'll appear. But I'm gonna try it here. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Weapon info. We have a trident as the level 1 weapon. Items. Shadow Harness for sure. Lightning Orb for sure. Taurus Amulet for sure. Now I'm debating because I have really low health, but at the same time I need attack power. If I had a third one, it would be 10 times easier, but I'm not. I don't have one. So let's just go with the Tiger Amulet. Let's see what happens. So anyway, bodyguards are still at 8. Objectives. We have to defeat CME to, well, actually that's kind of bullshit. You have to defeat Cao Cao to win. It'll say CME here, so yeah, defeat CME. But after CME, Cao Cao will appear, so there you go. And if Zhuge Liang is defeated, if I die, or if we run out of time, we lose. It's the game over. Plain and simple. I think I'm sure of if Zhuge Liang gets defeated, we lose. I don't know why it works like that, because when you play the Battle of Wuzhang Plains, on the Wei's forces, you defeat Zhuge Liang, then Liu Bei will appear. I don't get it, like I said, I'm just going with it. But anyway, here's the unit info. You got Zhuge Liang, Ma Dai, Guan Ping with Guan Xing, Wang Ping, Wei Yan with Jiang Yi, Jiang Wei, which is me, and Liao Hua. For Wei's forces, you got Sima Yi, Sima Zhao, Jinpi, Wang Long, and Jiakui's officers, Zhang He, Zenji, Xiao Hong with Xiahou Ba, Xiao Pi with Xiahou Wei, and Xiahou Yuan with Xiahou Hui and Xiahou He. So there you go. Alright, let's do it.
Sima Yi, it is time we settle this. All forces, cross the river and head for the enemy camp.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the left and defeat Xiao Pi and Xiahou Wei. And then go to the left, do the same exact thing that I did the last time when I played as Yue Ying. But we'll see what happens here, because it's a little bit different. I noticed that there's a huge difference here. And also for the fact that we skipped the battle of Jie Ting, we won't be able to get dim sum and musi wine in those locations. There's only one that we could get here since we actually skipped it. There's Xiao Pi. And then we'll also, yeah, there's Xiahou Wei. We'll go for him first. And I know I'm gonna have a rough time here, but we'll see what happens. Because, like I said, I'm playing as a default Jiang Wei at the Battle of Wuzhang Plains. But hopefully, if I actually do this properly, I should be able to get my weapon all the way up to level 4, if not level 5. But we'll see. I think level 5 is pushing it, but we'll just see. That is if I don't get juggled to fucking death. Hopefully this will be the only other time. Because I know I did play this as Yue Ying and I did decent. But I think after this, I'm done when it comes to playing difficult stages with crappy weapons. Alright, that's one down. And now Xiao Pi. And I need to find that elite guard and defeat him. That way I actually get some health because I'm getting clobbered. Well, I saw one, but I'm just very tempted to defeat Xiao Pi right now. That is if I don't get attacked from behind and Xiao Pi doesn't shield the fuck up. Alright, he's down. That was fucking close. Thank God for that Taurus amulet. Yeah, let me just go and grab health from over here. That's if I don't get sniped. There we go. Alright, now let's hightail the fuck out of here. Yeah, let's go and defeat Xiao Hong and Xiahou Ba. But yeah, once Xiahou Dun appears, because he will appear here no matter what, whether you defeat Xiahou Shang at Mount Dingjun or if you just play the stage, he'll either avenge Xiahou Shang or aid Xiahou Yuan. So now, no matter what, he will appear. And I thought he could actually prevent that from happening, but well, I was wrong. Well, I was actually thinking that off camera. I don't know if I said on camera. It's been a while, but I know I was trying to figure out if you could prevent that here, but no, I'm wrong. Unfortunately, I wish you could prevent it, but it's fine. Anyway, here's Xiahou Ba. He's over here. He needs to quit shooting it the fuck up. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Maybe I should have grabbed that peacocker instead of the tiger amulet. Because I'm just getting clobbered like there's no fucking tomorrow. And he needs to quit shielding it up. Holy shit. Alright, that elite guard needs to go. I'm not dying. And it seems like those archers are trying to kill me. Alright, he's down. And next will be Sao Hong. Yeah, when I go for 1, it seems like the other 7 will start attacking me. Or 8, depending on how many are there. But I just need to isolate him. I'm not even trying to get extra experience points unless I have a good opportunity to have him white out in the open. I don't know what. Oh, where the hell did that gate captain come from? Didn't he just get his fucking health back? Shit. Really? And sometimes even trying to do those charge attacks are fucking useless. Because when I try to do one, I get fucking stopped. Alright, Sao Hong's down. Gonna grab more health. And then, where's my horse? I definitely need that horse. I know I'm gonna get hit with the archers. Because that's another thing. I don't know if it's just if it's with the strategist on the shoe or just any character in general. But when you go to the archers over here and that obelisk cutscene happens, because it happens with Jiang Wei too. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually played Dynasty Warriors 4 before I actually made this as a Let's Perfect. Even 8 months ago. It's been a long fucking time. So, when it comes to the little stuff, I'm not 150% sure like I did with Dynasty Warriors 3.
Stand by. I'll annihilate the Shu soldiers in one glorious blow.
But, you know, I'll just do my best with it, and hope to God I'm actually right.
We'll take care of those archers with the arbalest.
Hey, what just happened?
There you go, and all the archers just disappeared like that. Awesome. Now, Zheng He.
Strategy means nothing without bravery, Sima Yi.
Fools! Fools! You know nothing of strategy. Wait and see.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but how many times that you do a Musu attack and all of a sudden a cutscene happens like that? I swear to God, that's like the worst thing in the world. Alright, he needs to quit shielding it up. Yeah, it's not the problem with me defeating Zheng He, it's the fucking troops. I swear to God. I never seen troops this aggressive, even in Dynasty Warriors 3. I guess that's, I mean, I said this numerous times, but like I said, I feel like the archers gotten a little soft, obviously, because that's fucking overkill. But now I feel like the troops are overkill to an extent. But regardless, you know, I made way, and I'm going to do what I said to do, and whatever it may be. And good thing there's health there.
Even my death cannot impede our march. Onward to our Lord's glory. launch a counterattack.
Well, I didn't get that kill. Anyway,
We must
That-
not fall behind.
that would have been a lot of fucking points.
I will watch you perish in flames.
Must hold.
Yeah, that's the part that... That's the part that irks me the most. Because it's not like, you know...
They are strong.
For the fact that you're relying on your officer KOs and general KOs to rack up your experience points to get a better weapon, and for the fact that they jack your kill like that, that gets fucking annoying. And for the fact that I have a level 1 weapon. No, my luck, that probably messed it up. We'll see. But still, we can actually defeat Xiahou Hui and Xiahou He. Since I'm not playing as Yue Ying, because I noticed a real difference, because I tried out to make sure that this is actually possible. And it is possible, it's just me getting destroyed like I am here. Fortunately, I haven't died yet. Alright, there we go.
Enemy officer defeated.
Now find the elite captain, or elite guard, defeat him. But, yeah. So, that...
Too far out.
What was I gonna say? But yeah, that's just frustrating. The whole... What the hell was I saying? And where the hell is that elite guard? There we go. But anyway, we defeated Xiahou Hui. Oh yeah, that's right. Since for some reason when I try this out, I can still defeat the others. It's just... For the fact that I play as Yue Ying, I had to be in that set location to trigger that one cutscene where Zhuge Liang appears. So, I don't have to worry about that here. Because I'm not playing as Yue Ying. Alright, this guy needs to quit showing it the fuck up. He really needs to quit showing it the fuck up.
Roar with all your might!
Zhuge Liang lives?
The enemy is retreating! Success! A brilliant plan, my husband.
Alright, we'll defeat Xiahou He when he's trying to run away, because they'll literally run away from you. So, it makes easy kills very easily. If that makes any fucking sense. Now, where the hell is... Should I go for Xiahou... Wait. Because everyone's gonna run away.
Enemy officer defeated.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to defeat Xiahou Dun while he's running away. That is if he doesn't run away from me. Oh, he's still going over there. Awesome. Oh, now he's fighting. This ought to be good.
Road to domination cannot end here.
But something tells me I'm gonna get rocked.
The enemy is strong.
I hate when those regular troops do that particular charge jump attack like that. I know I can do it too, but it gets fucking annoying. Trust me, you're gonna hate that more in my next Lust of Effect. You're really gonna hate it more. Shit. There we go. So I lost 1,224 points, not defeating Zheng He.
Officer defeated.
This won't happen next time.
Alright, now we're gonna go and defeat Cao Zhen and Cao Zhang. But damn, that was a lot of fucking points I missed out on there. Over a fucking cutscene. I mean, I don't know if it's just me or these cutscenes are popping up when they're least convenient. And we're gonna be back here with the obnoxious lag. We'll come back here and grab the full thing of health. I'm still not chancing this shit.
This does not look good.
Alright, we'll go for Cao Zhen now.
You are overextended. Control yourself.
Ah, he needs to quit shielding it the fuck up. There we go. There we go. Now Cao Zhen, Cao Zhang, wherever he may be. And every single one of our guys are getting picked off like flies. So all that's left is me, Jiang Wei, Jiang Wei, that is me, Ma Dai, and Zhuge Liang. And all that's left over there is Xiahou Yuan, which won't be a problem, Zenji, who's going to be approaching us very soon, and then Sima Yi with everyone else over here. But we already defeated Xiahou Yuan's sub-generals, so I don't have to worry about that to an extent. But where the fuck is Cao Zhang? I know I'm pausing like there's no fucking tomorrow. Oh, he's outside. Okay, awesome. So grab the horse, hightail the fuck out of here.
The enemy is strong. Exercise
Because I am not trying to fight in the lag like last time. And you need to get off your fucking horse. There you go.
We will not last.
And we got Zhuge here too. Alright. This has to fucking stop. Yeah, it'd be nice to get an actual attack in. Maybe I should just stick with red health, that way I can actually get Musu's attacks and spam that, because I'm not going to actually get a clean attack in. That's how I see it anyway. Well, Cao Zhang's down. And that has to fucking stop. Okay, where the fuck do I go for health? Because it's not stopping. Yeah, this ought to be good. It's only me and Zhuge Liang left. It would just be nice if I could find some type of health. And here's the bullshit. Like I said, I'll say it to you before, it's not me, it's just for the fact that there's a lot of fucking troops in one little small spot, which causes the lag. Okay, at least there's something there. And I'm gonna try to defeat Zhuge as fast as I fucking can. Not running into a Musu attack right out of the fucking gate. Ah, shit, that was horrific. Maybe defeating this lady captain will help. Because this lag is fucking bad. What the fuck was that? Yeah, we are so fucking surrounded. Hopefully this will be the last time me playing the stage with a shitty weapon. I mean, I could play a Zhang Fei and make it easier for myself, but no, I'm gonna stick with this just because I don't want it to be. I just unlocked Jiang Wei too, so I might as well just play as him and deal with this stage and not the next stage, which will be the Battle of Shuchang, and be not, you know, deal with the unknown factor and have a level 1 weapon to begin with. So might as well do it here for the fact that I know this level inside and out. Well, not fully inside and out, but you know what I'm saying.
We must endure this.
Alright, now Zhuge. Shit! Yeah, this lag is fucking bad. Sorry for anyone that's getting, I don't know, if anyone's getting a headache with the lag. But you already know it's bad. I feel like it's worse. I think I said this too already. But I feel like it's worse here than it was in Dynasty Warriors 3. Oh great, now I got shot with who you want as well. So let me defeat one, get that out of the way. That's if I actually could get her from stop shielding it up like that. Or I could just watch my bodyguards kill her. I did not want that sergeant to take my kill. Holy shit.
Irritating.
Alright, that's another one down. Now we got Jiakui and Zhao Yuan. If I take care of Zhao Yuan now, then all the troops should be useless under him to an extent. I don't know how low Zhuge Liang's morale is, but he's down. Now, yeah, his morale is at nothing, and mine is at 2. And Cao Cao's morale is at 7, and Sima Yi's morale is at 7. So
I wouldn't lose at archery.
I pretty much have to clear out what's left of these troops, because I know he's gonna get killed off very fucking quickly. He's down.
You are a hero without equal.
Enemy officer defeated.
Alright, so now I'm just gonna clear out what's left of these troops here and then move on. Wait, hang on. How many more officers does Sima Yi have? 2. So they're both over there. So we'll take care of that after. And then unfortunately, after that, it's only me. Like, allies-wise, because everyone got wiped out. And there will be times where I know that that would happen to me. And I didn't expect it to happen here to a degree. It's just, like I said, if I had a better weapon, and not this one here, I'd probably be a little bit better. Or if I didn't have a default character. I mean, I did bad at Liang to begin with when I played it as Guan Yu, but it wasn't that bad.
We must endure this.
I mean, at least I didn't have to do cheap shots. Yeah, because I'm not... So anyway, I personally think the hard part is done. Because once we actually defeat everyone else here, then the rest will be easy. To an extent. Because we have to actually defeat Sima Yi and Cao Cao. That will be a challenge to begin with. Well, just for starters. But the main concern here is to not let Zhuge Liang get killed. Once we actually defeat everybody here, he is going to stay here unless something really funny happens. Because every time I play this stage, he usually winds up staying here. And I just don't get the... I don't get it, though. I mean, if Zhuge Liang... That's just my guess, and I'm thinking I'm right. If Zhuge Liang dies, it's game over. But, like, what the fuck? I mean, you're playing on the Wei's forces, you defeat Zhuge Liang, then Liu Bei appears. I just guess the way the game mechanic works, and you get a disadvantage no matter what.
You are a hero without equal.
So, best thing you really want to do is get as many KOs as you can and make sure Zhuge Liang is alive, and you keep him alive. But when you get the KOs, everyone's morale will increase. Because now, if I'm not mistaken, Zhuge Liang has some type of morale, and I have 4. Yep.
We must endure this.
Shit. I swear to God, I feel like I did some of the most stupid shit here. And I've done some stupid shit in my Let's Play effects, but running into a Musu attack like that? Alright, this went down probably to our last, what, maybe 50 troops? Maybe less than that? I don't know. But we're almost done here. Then we could actually go and fight Sima Yi and Cao Cao and finish the stage off once and for all. This is probably going to be my longest part. I'm hoping that there won't be any parts that are like an hour and 15 minutes long. Like certain 4th weapon videos. Yeah, playing the battle sure be as Zhuge Liang, getting 1,000 KOs. Yeah, you already know right then and there it's going to be long as hell. But anyway. Alright, let's get rid of this rat pack. Yeah, I was gonna say, get back here. You're not running away. Fuck that.
We must not fall behind.
Alright, there you go. Now...
We must endure this.
Alright, now it's over. I want to say, is he on the move? If he's on the move, then we're in trouble. But, yeah, so we'll move on. And, I'm going to go to the right, because we need to grab that stat upgrade. And there's only one, since we didn't play the Battle of Jieting. If you play the Battle of Jieting, if I'm not mistaken, the wooden oxen will appear. If you skip that stage, then they won't appear. Also, note that if Sima Yi gets close to the main camp and he play as, well, if you play the battle of Jieting, Ma Su appears in the ambush unit. But we skipped that, so obviously that won't happen. But anyway. So, for the fact that the wooden oxen event didn't appear, we won't be able to get the dim sum and musu wine in the southwest corner. But we can still get the one over here, because there's only one here. And it should be... That's if I can actually hit it. Wait, was that it? Maybe it was a little up more. Yeah, I think it's a little up more. Unless I grabbed it and I just didn't look at it, because I was just trying to break the pots. Yeah, that had to have been it. But anyway, we'll move on. I mean, this part has been long enough as it is. I'm just lucky to be alive. I am just lucky I didn't die after all that bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't have used that. Oh yeah, right, there's bombarders here, so we can actually defeat those and grab health. I didn't even know that. I just try to avoid the bombarders to begin with, just because of the bombs. But, realizing after I defeated one, I'm like, okay, great. I could actually get health from these guys, so why not? But anyway, we'll defeat Wang Wang, and then Sima Zhao, then go for Sima Yi and Cao Cao. And it can't get any easier than that. That is if they don't show it up. There was a time I actually played this stage, it was pretty funny, that I trapped them in a little corner and I actually threw them over the fence here. That was a funny sight. There we go, I finally won a clash after God knows how many times I failed at it. You wanna try it again? Alright, he's down. Now we'll go for Sima Yi. And then we'll finish it off with Cao Cao. Oops. Trying to see how long it's been since I recorded. Shit, that's a long fucking time. Anyway. Sima Yi will be over here. Cao Cao will be on the left. Right for Sima Yi. And I have a feeling I'm gonna get rocked here. So let's just try to take them out as fast as I fucking can. You know, I'm just gonna stick with regular attacks and fuck the charge attacks. Every time I try one, when there's troops behind me, they'll attack me from behind, I get interrupted. I never had that much problems with that in 3. The only people really were Zhuge, Liang, and Sima Yi. And every now and then Peng Tong. But here, it's pretty much everybody. Oh, hell no.
Cannot be rushed.
Alright, let's back away. Find someone that's an elite guard or a bombarder. And then grab their health. And then defeat Cao Cao. And the one thing I hate, I don't know if you saw that when I was... It happened when I was facing Jiakui. They run away, and then just use that one particular charge attack. That's kind of bullshit, not like bullshit, but that's like I guess for the fact that, you know, I'm not gonna even say cheap shot, because I had my fair share of cheap shots with arrows. And I love it that they have to jump to actually attack me. And that bomb baiter has to go. He really does. I don't want to get killed by a fucking bomb. That's the last thing you need here.
I will stop you.
Yeah, let's knock him off and then finish the stage. Because it's been too long already. That's a lot of experience points with that particular charge attack. Yeah, that's the shit I was talking about, where I feel like that's like a cheap shot. But they run away and they intentionally do that attack just to piss you off. Really? Alright, so far so good.
Are we not too far out?
Yeah, let's not die. Alright, awesome. I got a whole full health. Why do I always run into that shit? Every single time. I ran into a Musu attack, and now I ran into that. I could have just stayed there and not get hit. Well, he's almost dead anyway, so... That's if he doesn't shield it up. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit. Not cool. Oh my god. That was fucking close.
My ambition still burns strong.
And that's a win. Holy shit. That was a pain in the ass. Anyway, let's see how long that took. It definitely took us a long time. 32 minutes and 7 seconds. Holy shit. Alright. We got absolutely no items. Great. But we have a KO count of 241, which is actually okay for the fact that we only had, well, for 241 KOs, we got 290 points. We defeated a boatload of worthy opponents. The only one we missed was Zhuge, just because of, well, that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I just have the worst luck with cutscenes lately. With this particular part. Like, the Obelisk cutscene was one thing. The taunt during the Musu attack, and that's normal. It's not just that particular time. It just happens to me on a constant basis. Even when I play for fun. And that gets annoying as hell. So I'm just saying to myself, let me just skip the cutscene. And then... Well, I can't do that here, because I just show it off regardless. And then... The cutscene where Zhuge Liang just falls to the ground. And, well, that was the same one. Was that the same one? No, different one. That was a taunt. Wow. So much shit happened in 32 minutes. More than that, actually, because of the lag. But, yeah, when he falls to the ground and makes everybody retreat, I was in the process of defeating Zhuge, and I completely lost him for a sec. But anyway, no harm, no foul. I have a lot of experience points to begin with, so it'll be good. It's just slightly frustrating, to a degree. But anyway, that should send us straight to rank, what, 12? And hopefully, I said it before and I'll say it again. This time, I mean it. Hopefully, this will be the last time that I have to play a certain shoe stage with a terrible weapon, because all of them now are at least at their level 4. Because we got 13,021 experience points, and that will automatically at least send us to level 4. And if we actually defeated Zhuge, we would have gotten to level 5 right out of the gate. Oh, we got to level 5. Awesome. What kind of math was I doing? We would have been a couple 100 points away from level 6. But yeah, that's a lot of fucking points to begin with. Oh my god. Okay. And somehow we kept all of our bodyguards alive. And they're still leveling up for the fact that their bodyguard points are at max. I don't get it. But I still think their max level is 20. Unless I'm horrifically wrong, like I've been always so far up to this point. But anyway, with all that said, we're gonna save and end it. There you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures, and I'll see you in the next part, where we're really not going to be going for a shoot tail, because the last battle involved the battle of Zhuge, and that there's no requirement for that. But unless the next act is, I don't think they're going to go from, I just can't see it. It's not going to be, I'm not going to play this stage, then do the whole tail, then come back to the final act again and play the battle of Zhuge. It just doesn't make sense. So I have to go back and play this stage again in Act 5 to get that tail. That's the only thing. It just doesn't make any sense. And watch. After I end this part, and then the next part begins, I'm going to look like a fucking jackass. But anyway, with all that said, peace out.